Growers love to all. This video is for R.U.Real University. Growers love grow. Making this video. Putting stuff up about scary stories, scary things that happen to you, you know. And I've been reading a lot of stuff. I've been saying I want to, tell this story that I had my dream about. I only actually told one person, and that was my mom, because I was told. My mom called me up one day some months ago before I moved, and told me that she had a message from my pastor, and he basically told her to tell me I was going to have a dream and not to be scared, just different stuff like this. I kind of shined it off. Was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not really tripping. But like a couple of days later, come home from work, laid down, started going to sleep, fell to sleep, and I had this, some sleep. It was like this terrible, the worst smell I ever had in life, and I ended up waking up. I was still asleep, but I got up out the bed, went to the window, just to look out, see what that smell was. And it was actually people walking through the alley. And I'm looking out the window, and people start walking through, just the smell started getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So I ended up calling my wife. She was asleep. I'm like, babe. She was like, what is that smell? And I was like, well, some people walking outside right here. So when I called her name, when I was at the window, a couple of them looked over at me and came to the window. You know what I'm saying? They started hitting on the window, trying to get in. And my wife was like, what is that? And I'm like, it looked like zombies, because their face was a little messed up. Some looked like regular humans, some, dead. And she was like, shut up, boy, ain't no such thing as zombies. That's all fake. And I was like, no, because that's what that smell is, and that's what that noise is, because you was hearing the moan and different stuff like that, So we ended up waking the kids up. We was going out the front door to leave, because they was going to my kids' window and my room window in my dream. And we ended up going out the front door, and they was coming from the back part where we used to live. And it was a trip, because we just cut to the front, jumped in the car, and we're driving, and we seeing these things walking all around on the street. You know what I'm saying? Literally, people running from them. And my wife was like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, well, I told you I had this dream. My pastor was going to, I was going to have this dream. I actually don't like this story, y'all. But we're driving. It was a roadblock. The Army, the Air Force, whatever they was, they ended up getting people out the cars. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up going with them to this big old company that was up inside the mountains. We ended up in the mountains. We was in this room with a gang of people, and they was explaining to us how zombies came, and in my dream, what they was saying was, it's a parasite that enters the bloodstream, and it goes to the brain, and when it goes to your brain, it goes into that part of your brain where you think, you feel. Basically, it takes over your nerves, everything, the way it just takes over everything, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in my dream, they was explaining it, but you can't die unless you kill that parasite. And, ever since I had that dream, I always just say, I don't believe in zombies or none of that, you know what I'm saying? But the government ain't no joke. These people always out there making all kind of stuff that we don't even know about, you know what I'm saying? It's like the two-headed animals that's inside the Bible, one-eyed cyclops that's in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? The dragons and all that stuff was real, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be real, you know what I'm saying? It's like the big giants, I know they finding bones, but to get back to my story, kind of flew off the side. But to get back to my story, they was basically saying you got to kill the brain. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm watching a lot of zombie movies, it's like, damn, I wonder, is that real? You know what I'm saying? Are you real? I think so. What is that? Oh, that's the moon. That's the moon right there, y'all. I don't know what the hell that was, but it's the moon. It's way up there. It's real small. But, you know, I was scared. Because that stuff like that is really going to pop off. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a lot more to the dream. But if y'all was in my brain when I was having this dream, you'll understand why I really don't like talking about it or didn't want to say it. You know, especially when somebody tells you you're going to have a dream and don't be scared. And then all of a sudden, boom, I have a dream. And it's like, wow. Because this stuff really come true. You know, I think it can. I think it will. You know, the government, like I said, the government makes all kind of stuff. You know, especially stuff that they want to turn on the different, you know, the armies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it's going to come from, you know. Most people think I'm crazy. My wife thought I was crazy when I kind of said something to her about it. You know what I'm saying? But, heck. You know, a lot of dreams I have always come true. But, you know, in the end, I'm going to be real. Nobody survived, you know. Only one survived is the one that was up underground. And that parasite goes everywhere, y'all. It's airborne, you know, it's there. So, you know, when they do make it, it's going to float around because it's so small. So when it do go in the brain, it's going to control you. You know, that's all you're going to want is blood. You're going to want body, you know what I'm saying? That's that parasite feeds off blood. That's why zombies change colors. Because the parasite drains all the blood. And that's exactly when they start attacking people to get the blood. And they go straight for the brain because the parasite goes in the brain. So, you know, that's just my 2 cents on it. You know, that was my scary dream. And I don't want another one of those. But if it was possible, y'all, for me to make a movie about this dream on how zombies is gonna come, I would. I would love to. Because, you know, one day they are gonna walk this earth. It's just like a lot of other stuff that's on this earth that we don't know about, that the government is hiding from us. You know what I'm saying? They always hide, they hide. You know what I'm saying? Then when stuff comes out, it's like, oh, we didn't know. It's like the mumps, the measles. You know what I'm saying? That ain't out for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Did nobody just come over here to this country with that? You know what I'm saying? They put that back out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a modified strain of measles. You know what I'm saying? And it's here. You know what I'm saying? It's here. It's just a matter of time for most of us to get it. I pray to God that it don't happen, but it's here, you know. But Growers Love, R.U.Real University, that was my little scary dream, you know. Like I said, if y'all was in my head, or if y'all had that dream the way I had the dream, it was a piece of work, you know. Like I said, if I could make a video of that, a movie, you will be scared too, you know what I'm saying? Then you'll be looking out for a lot of other stuff, you know. But your eyes start bleeding, your nose start bleeding, because it's basically draining you. But I'm about to step up in this house. Growers Love. That was my dream. My scary dream. Growers Love, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Growers Love to all.